Okay, walking up on hole 10, 405. Jimbo got the Cobra driver out, so you're not going to be using long drive drivers.
I am not. Actually, this is a 8.5. Actually, an old Fly Z with a 75X graphite blue shaft in it. Yeah, this would be my gamer. But yeah, nice little straightaway par 4, not too long. Got a couple bunkers on the right, but I like this backside better than the front at the Raven here, so I'm going to try to hit a little cut up the left side there.
Nice ball.
A little healer, but she's on planet Earth.
Right in the center.
Selected driver here. You know, I'd say this is a pretty aggressive play. Into the fan a little bit, but you know, I was watching him hitting balls on the range earlier today. He looked pretty, you know, he looked pretty good.
Thanks.
Just let it rip, buddy. You're getting a phone call.
Okay, I just want everyone to know for the record that this is Jimbo's ball right here. And I did outdrive him. I'm in the bunker. But Jimbo obviously has the...
You officially outdrove the number 28th ranked long driver in the world. Nice job, buddy.
Jimbo just has the potential to outdrive him by like 100 yards if he wants to. But
well, I tried to cut it, but I heeled it really bad.
Well, what you did was you put yourself in position. You took the bunkers out of play.
Yeah, well, I tried to hit it up this left side. But so I got 142 middle. That's kind of what I'm going for. The flag's up a little bit, but I'm just trying to hit one in the middle of the green here since I haven't been on the golf course playing in probably 2.5 weeks. So I'm just going to try to go right at this with a nice P wedge here. Pull it. And deep. Wow, I should have hit gap wedge there. The old long left face pull.
Yeah, still got those muscles. I would like you to walk me through how to hit a fairway bunker shot, because I've always struggled with these, so just kind of walk me through maybe some setup and swing stuff.
Okay, well the main thing about, you know, hitting these bunker shots here is making sure that we got some good contact here. So I'd say in this situation, you can feel like you got a little bit of weight on your left side, little 3/4 shot. Like, you don't need to be a superhero and hit big full shots out of these.
Okay.
You know, find a number that you're comfortable with swinging 3/4.
Okay.
A little bit of weight forward. Don't need to dig in too much, but you gotta just make sure you hit the ball first and then the ground.
Okay.
What club you got?
I got pitching wedge 125. You know, I can hit a full pitching wedge 140.
Okay.
So I figured out that could give me some just nice 65, 70% swing.
Yeah, because you know we got a lip here, but it's nothing to really worry about. So
Okay.
in this situation, it's just kind of about getting it on the. I call it rule number 1: just get it on the dang green.
Oh.
A little thin.
A little thin, a little low, a little left.
Oh, we're both long left.
All right.
We're both long.
A little short game comp. Okay, Jimbo's got a little kind of a, you know, mid-range, not flop, but not, you know, bump and run, kind of a...
Yeah, because there's a ridge here in the middle that's going to feed this ball to the right. The
Normal
important part
pitch.
is finding a landing area where you want it to go based off of the shot that you're hitting. But, you know, when I hit these little shots, so I've got my landing area. I'm probably going to land it a couple yards to the left of the hole. And I'm going to say maybe 3 or so paces on. But I always try to find a swing right here. I always ask this question. You know, does that make sense to me right there? Does that practice swing make sense? So in my brain, the shot I'm trying to hit, like, that makes sense to me. If I was in here going like that, like a big swing, that wouldn't make sense. So I always ask myself, around the greens, you know, does that make sense to me? Which that does. Whether it's right or wrong doesn't matter, but I'm going to commit to that. I'm going to line it up and duplicate that same swing there. So I landed it a couple paces on, a little bit left, which I'd say in this situation that's not a bad lead, but it's about going through that routine of asking yourself questions and confirming if the swing that you're choosing to hit your target is ultimately the one that you're going to have.
Okay, so after further review, I don't think the 60 is necessarily the right club, but you know, you can always change the 60 to a lower lofted club with some setup stuff. So got lots of green. I'm just gonna kind of like put it back in my stance, kind of shut the face a little bit, get the path a little more inside, kind of release the hands just a smidge, but playing kind of like a low hook type feel. And yeah, turn this 60 into like maybe a pitching wedge. I'm gonna use that tip Jimbo said. Does that make sense? That felt pretty good.
Look at that. Oh, I tried to move my ball out of the way.
Okay, well that's definitely a penalty on Jim's play. You can't hit your ball out of the way.
I thought it was gonna hit it, so I thought I'd try to move it.
Hey, but guess what? The distance control was pretty good on that.
Yeah, that was a great shot there, buddy.
Thank you. Now we're trying to figure out where to put Jim's ball.
I think my ball was like, it was like right here.
No, definitely, most definitely not. Where was it, right here?
Yeah, I'd say it's probably about 5 feet.
Okay. Okay. Jim with about 6.5 feet here.
Yeah, I mean, I probably could have flighted that pitch shot a little bit lower, but the lie was kind of goofy back there, so I had to get a wide stance, so I felt more comfortable hitting it higher. You know, I feel like this putt's going to go a little bit from left to right. So kind of the same deal. You know, I've already read the putt. Whether I've read it correctly or not doesn't matter. But now, as I'm settling in on these practice strokes, like, does that stroke like make sense to me there? That makes sense. Because you see a lot of guys that you play with, you know, they've got a short putt like this and they're sitting here going like this. And then you're sitting there going, oh, you better figure something out because it doesn't make sense, okay? But we're on the outside looking in. But, you know, for me, this feels relatively good. I think I've got the putt lined up. Oh.
Well, left, right, left on the high side.
Yeah, it wasn't my best putt, but
Straight in?
yeah, I'd say just right in the back.
Okay.
Worm cam.
Okay,
Just don't mind me. This is what it would be like if they didn't have zoom back in the day.
Yeah.
Where on these cameras they'd have to get worm cam. Oh.
What do you think? Pulled it or started off online?
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of a pull.
Sometimes for me, especially having played for a long time, my weakness is alignment with short putts. So, I mean, speed's going to be pretty good. I mean, I'm read the green from a 3.5, 4 footer. But for me, it's like aligning the putter face. Whoa, did you see that one?
Wow.
That one moved right though, yeah?
Yeah, that actually broke a little bit to the right.
Yeah.
I mean, the green's a little soft. Could be some very subtle breaks in there.
Okay, hole number 2. Me and Jimbo are 1 over at the moment.
Yeah, just lighten it up.
I feel like we hit some pretty good short game shots. Putts didn't fall.
Well, I always tell people, it's like I don't really play a whole lot. So, like, I don't really deserve to be that good. So, like, if I make some bogeys or whatever it is, it's just the way it is. But, so hole 11, nice little par 3. You know, to the middle, it's probably playing 188. Pin is back. We got those bunkers on the left, but tons of room to the right. This is another situation where you just get it on the dang green somewhere and just don't want to go left. If you're going to miss it, being a little bit to the right, because it'd be kind of a longish bunker shot. So for me, I'm going to hit a stock. If we've got 88 middle, I'm thinking a stock 7-iron should suffice. But get my glove here. What are you gonna hit?
188 middle. I'm probably gonna hit a 5.
Yeah, winds. I don't know if the winds. It's probably more straight across.
I feel like a little long's better than. Like I said, I don't want to bring those bunkers in.
Yeah, I mean, for me,
golf is a game of misses. So if you want to miss this more right, do you have a shot shape? Like, does your draw have a tendency to miss right, or your fade have a tendency to miss right?
I'm gonna try to fade this ball into there.
Okay. Oh, smooth swing, nice little buttery fade right at the pin if it's the right club. Oh, go in. Dear Lord.
I just, dude.
You just do a stiffy on the BZ.
That almost went in.
Nice shot.
Maybe a little bit into the T3, you got 5-iron?
Yeah.
If I was your caddy, that's what I would have clubbed you with. A little thin right.
Yep.
That's not a terrible leave over there.
Okay. Yeah. You say golf's a game of misses, so you said miss it right. It's what I did. I was on the range with Jimbo before we were playing, and I actually was like, hit some flops, that kind of like I'm gonna have to hit here, and I was kind of like almost leaving them really short and flubbing them. And I realized I just fixed something real simple, is I just kept my chest moving with the shot. Like Tennessee is for me is like my chest slows down, then my hands kind of go too much, and it kind of decelerates.
But you did make your first one though.
I did make my first
But we didn't record it.
And then afterwards I kind of practiced just keeping my chest going through the shot and kept that distance on, so I'm just gonna focus on that right here. Pick my landing target. Go!
A wee bit short.
A little short. This ball's sitting up a little bit, probably open the face up too much, you know, it's the kind of little things you kind of have to get back into the rhythm of. It's just kind of, you know, feeling out the lie. And
the rhythm of the night?
The rhythm of the night. Okay.
Good speed.
Good speed. Just a little low.
Pretty much just straight down this hill.
Let me see, I'll give you.
Maybe a tick to the left, but
looks pretty straight from here.
yeah, it's like I don't even know if I'd want to give up the hole.
I wouldn't give up the hole.
Right
if anything, I'd play it straight in. Yeah, I like inside right. Ah, great putt. You started that inside right. It moved just a tinge to the left in the beginning and it held its line. Great putt.
I didn't give up the hole.
Good birdie, brother.
Thanks.
Setup looks good. Oh, that'll work.
That was actually really good for on the course.
Yeah. It's a good shot.